This is Bruce Boudreau, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts. I am Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take, for Monday, March the 13th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. And don't worry, my lovely wife Gail will be joining us in about 5 minutes. I just want to do a quick intro to the show. I'm going old school. I'm not using this mic because if I use this mic, I'll be covering up either my or Gail's beautiful face or upper torso. So instead, we're going old school. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. And I just got to check one thing real quick. Awesome. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Okay, because this is the microphone that I do want to use tonight because it indeed is simply a lot easier to might need to boost the mic a bit. Okay, I will do that right now. Thank you. That is my producer extraordinaire. Oh yeah, automatically adjust mic volume. So I actually just boosted it. Let me know if that's any better. Let me know if that's any better. I hope that's not too loud, but I've jacked it by about 50%. And is that better? Okay, thank you, Robert. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of you being here. So let me get through my intro real quick. And then let me bring Gail on because I know that you guys are here to see her and not me because you see me all the time. So welcome. Moderators, do what you got to do. Take care of business as you always do. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame members, franchise members. Thanks to all of you. We had 28 new members yesterday. That was amazing. Thanks to the generosity of Carol, Justin, and others. For everyone else, I appreciate you being here, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, city, lower mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world. Thank you for being here. You know that I don't take you for granted. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for school, work, or bed, or all three. But the fact that you are here, I always appreciate you, and I never take you for granted. And hello, Harry. Harry's tuning in all the way from Anaheim. And yes, well, great to see Kai in here as well. Great to see so many of you in here tonight. So what you can do, subscribe, so you can get my videos every day and so you get active in the chat section. Like the video. There's already 63 of you in here. Obviously, 62 of you are probably here for Gail. Make sure you like the video. There's only 15 likes on 60 people. We can bump that up for sure. You can leave a donation, get the donation train out of the station. You can gift a membership like we did yesterday. You can become a member, upgrade your membership, and most importantly, get active in the chat section. Make sure you rate and review if you're listening on a podcast platform. And I'll thank my sponsors right now so that I don't have to break it up in the middle. Thank you to Van City Experts Real Estate, Jason Lemon. Contact Jason Lemon and his team for all of your real estate needs. Thank you to Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. Sign up now for a free 21-day weight loss challenge at ptformweightloss.com/CanuckClay. And Coach Patrick will contact you. Thank you to Gassy Jack Art, maker of this fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the discount code, or use the code tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks of your next Vessi purchase, valued at $15 to $20. Not the entire Vessi purchase, but rather their free pair of socks. Yeah, and I'm fine if you put in the chat that you are truly here only for Gail tonight. One piece of Canucks business that we got to take care of first, and then I'll bring my lovely wife in. Aiden McDonough, the 4-year college player from Northeastern, signed today to a 2-year entry-level contract. Because of his age, he can only do 2 years, not 3. He's already 23 years old. And one of those 2 years is this year. So the next 2 months count as his first year. Then there's next year. So the thought is instead of a 19 or 20-year-old player, you're bringing in a 23-year-old player. And I think they're going to give him a shot to see what he can do. But before I talk about Aiden McDonough, I got to give some love to Carol once again, giving 5 memberships. That's amazing. That is the equivalent of $25 donation and we get 5 new franchise members. So now we're at 92 members, I believe. So Andreas, YT Novel, Pat, Alan, and Wings of Rage Quit. Welcome to the channel. And Carol, thank you once again for your amazing generosity. Let's give some much deserved love to Carol in the chat. She is responsible for over 25 members in the past 2 live streams alone. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. So Aidan McDonough, like I said, he's only 2-year contract, $925,000. I expect him to join the team. He won't play tomorrow against Dallas here, but then when the Canucks go on their quick road trip down the States, I'm sure he'll join them there. And then that's because his team got eliminated from the playoffs. He has 124 points in 124 games over 4 years. This year he had 38 points in 30 games. And last year he had 39 points in 38 games. 6'2", 200 pounds, winger, not a center, but a heavy shot and 7th round draft pick. But he could turn out to be a really good player. And if he does, that'll be 4 players in the 2019 draft. Vasily Podkolzin, 10th overall. Niels Hoglander, 40th overall. Archer Silovs in the 5th or 6th round. And then Aidan McDonough in the 7th round. Usually you want one player, usually your first rounder, to come out of the draft. And if you're lucky, maybe you get a second player, whether it's a second, third, or a later rounder. If you can get 4 picks out of one draft, that is pretty cool. So let's keep an eye on Aidan McDonough. If you guys ask me who will he come in for, likely Kratsov will be the one that comes out, but it could be Podkolzin, it could be DiGiuseppe. We'll see, especially if more players get hurt or if they shut more players down. But we have a lot of time. Canucks After Dark tomorrow, by the way, because Parker had a hockey game and Gail and I had company at our house up until 20 minutes ago. We didn't boot them out. They knew that I basically proclaimed as soon as they walked in for dinner, everyone has to leave because by 11, because Gail and I have a show to do at 11 o'clock. And yes, why not waste any more time? Because we got to get to my lovely wife. So Gail, I didn't mean to yell in there. Gail, come on in as I readjust here. And then I will try and make this work. Come join. You can sit here. You didn't bring a glass of water? You don't need one? No, I forgot. Why don't you go get one, just in case? So we'll just delay the big debut just by another minute or so while Gail comes in here. And hopefully you guys will be able to hear me okay and hear Gail okay. I'm wearing red because you usually do that when it's someone's birthday, but you'll see that Gail is for some reason wearing black. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You look absolutely amazed to be here tonight.
I am.
Thank you for doing this. This is an annual thing. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Everyone greet Gail a happy birthday. Yay, yay.
Thank you, everybody.
So I will try and highlight some messages as we go. Adam gifts free membership, a $5 donation. So give some love to Adam in the chat. And Philly T is a brand new member. So I think that's up to 94 right now, 94 members. So I'm going to try my best to keep up with the chat. There's a lot going on in the chat. Most people already greeting you. Some people that you've met, some people that I haven't even met yet. But we'll throw it to you in a second. So a lot of greetings. I won't go through all of them, but I appreciate it. We got someone saying tonight is Gail's Canucks commentary. So that's from Rosario. Brian using his 4-month membership message saying, I want to wish you a happy birthday to you and may God bless you and your family and bless your great family. Thank you. Carol comes in with an $11 donation. Thank you, Carol. And this is after she gifted 5 memberships. Happy birthday, Gail. I wish you have a wonderful day with your family. God bless. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.
Yes. And let's get to Gail. So Gail, why don't you tell everyone a bit about yourself? But try not to take the whole show in doing so.
A bit about myself.
Yeah.
Well, today I turned 48. Closer to 50. I don't know how I feel about that, but
welcome to the club.
I guess it's good. Life is good. We're healthy. We're happy. So lots to be grateful for. So I'm not a teacher anymore, I guess, although forever a teacher. I'm a vice principal at a Catholic school.
Why are you leaning over? You look, you can sit straight up.
Okay.
There. Okay, good.
I thought I had to be here.
No, well, if you talk loud enough, they can hear you.
Also run the department for learning support at the school that I'm in. I've been teaching there for 23 years, so it's a very special place. It's also our home parish. Have taught hundreds of kids. I love to, I guess, mentor newer teachers now. I also love to work out. I try to keep working out, so staying healthy, trying to stay healthy as much as I can. Also love to just veg and watch Netflix.
Yeah, dumb Korean shows.
They're not dumb. They're great.
They're not dumb Korean. They're dumb shows that are Korean.
Dramas.
Whatever.
So, yeah.
So, vice principal, head of the learning support department, and a lot of people in the chat saying you don't look close to 48.
Oh, that's so
they're
sweet.
saying like 49 or 50. No, they're not saying that.
Yeah.
And friends, like old friends, young friends. Matthew Furtado from work is in here. We have
awesome.
Robert and Kaya, my SDPN partners in crime. So many people in here. And then Bruce says, Asian youthfulness is strong with you, Gail.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of great comments in here. But
yes.
we'll
grad
get to
of 93.
grad of 93.
Sure.
So we'll get to your questions. To keep up, we'll go questions mostly first, but I want to recognize another donation from Hall of Fame member Alfred. Thank you, Alfred. $3.13 because it's March 13th. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that.
Did you really get that?
Yes, of course.
No, you didn't get it.
I did get
Happy
it.
birthday, Gail. 48 years young. God bless. Thank you. Let's give some love to Alfred in the chat. And let's answer some of these questions. So I'm not going to rush you, but there's going to be a lot of questions. So err on the side of short.
Okay.
But not too short. Like, don't rush. Just be yourself. Edmund says, what is one thing you don't miss about teaching?
I don't miss the daily marking of homework.
Good answer. Well, that was really short. That was very short. And Fillmore says, congratulations on being VP at St. Paul's.
Thank you.
Yo, I'm on team K-drama. Gail, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's right. It's really good. It's good stuff.
But then you always make fun of me for watching what?
Wrestling.
Yes, I have to watch Raw after we're done
Too old
here.
to be watching wrestling.
Adam gifts another membership. Thank you, Adam. And that one goes to Mark Coleman. So let's give some love to Adam in the chat. We are going to get to 100 members by the end of tonight for sure. What was your longest labor out of the 3 kids?
Sean, our very first one, 23 hours. Jacob and Kayla were 5 hours from beginning to end.
But Kayla's was more dangerous.
That's right. Ended up having surgery because my placenta wouldn't come out.
Yes. A common issue among...
Yeah.
No, I don't. Is it common?
I don't know it's common, but...
Do I have a placenta?
No. That's where the baby lives inside your belly, unless you have a baby inside your belly.
Well, feel like it sometimes. Okay. Peter says, when you were teaching, what was your mindset usually? Just like overall. Were you tough? Were you easy? Were you hopeful?
Definitely had those teacher eyes where you can glare across the room and they knew they were in trouble. No, I would definitely was very, I had a system. Things were always, there was a routine. Kids knew what to expect. Definitely expected high quality work from the kids, but also was accommodating and understanding and patient to the ones that needed it. But I think I definitely was passionate about my job and put all my energy into it. So I think I did a pretty good job in the classroom.
I was trying to concentrate on what you just said, but then I wanted to show this amazing donation from Justin. Like a legend, $100 donation from Justin. Happy birthday, Gail. I'm so blessed to know you, Clay, and your lovely family. You're all such inspirations to me and many others. Please use this for a night out with Clay.
Keg, yes, we love the keg.
Or somewhere of your choosing for you too. God bless. Well, Justin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Justin.
So generous.
Let's give some love to Justin. We appreciate you so much, Justin, for how much you support me on this channel and support our family overall. So thank you, Justin. We appreciate you very much. Very generous of you. Lucas Gates, another legend, comes in. We know we love our Lucas Gates. Happy birthday, Gail. Keep up the great work. P.S. You know what I do. Like, sub, and member. Yes, Lucas offered himself and his expertise anytime you might need a guest speaker or resources, which is awesome. All the legends coming through tonight. Thank you, everyone. We're going to try and catch up. Matthew Furtado, I'm going to give him heck at work tomorrow. What's your favorite K-drama?
nothing beats Crash Landing on You. That's what got me hooked to K-dramas.
Every show is a crash landing. It's ridiculous. They're all the same. Cheesy
that's not
synthesizer
true.
music.
You haven't even watched one to really know.
No, I watched the one that went.
Nothing goes like that.
Yeah, all of them do. Anyways, Jason, another donation coming in strong tonight. I don't bring Gail on just for the donations, but we do appreciate it for sure. Let's give some love to Jason. Happy 29th birthday, Gail. You don't look a day over 25. So how does this go from 48 to 29 to 25? Let's give some love to Jason. Thank you. How old do you think you look? That's probably a dangerous question, but.
I definitely feel my age, especially when there's aches and pains and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would leave it up to you guys to.
How old do you think I look? Truly.
When your hair is long and you see that nice big patch of white right there.
Oh my gosh.
You look like you're 55.
How about now?
Okay. 49.
I'm not even 49 yet. No, I'm not. I have to be careful here. Would you trade Clay? Would you trade Gail for Bedard? No. Do you even know who Connor Bedard is?
No.
Okay.
You better not trade me for anyone.
Yes, I will not trade you for anyone, especially for Connor Bedard for sure. Lucas, thanks for being here on a day where you had a family member pass.
Oh, I'm
please,
sorry.
Yeah, Lucas, go ahead and take care of what you need to take care of. Thanks for being here. Coach Rob with a donation, $5 donation, $5.50 from Coach Rob saying, happy birthday from me, Shannon, and the cat, Charlie.
Aww.
Thank you
to
all three of you for sure. Okay, all the way back up to the top. I'm really behind, but that's okay. That means that the stream is very exciting and lots of things. What'd you do on your special day today?
All right. Started off with breakfast with Jacob, Kayla, and my mom. We went to Denny's so I could have my free birthday breakfast. But it was my only time with Jacob because he had to work tonight. So we knew we weren't going to have him for dinner. Did a bunch of shopping because we had my family over for dinner. We had hot pot tonight. So we had to go grab all those ingredients, but it was a really fun time. So my sister's family was here. My brother's family was here. My mom. After dinner, it always turns into casino emo. Is that what it's called?
Emo casino.
Oh, sorry. Emo casino, which my nephews and nieces really look forward to. And
the first thing they do when they walk in the house is, when are we playing blackjack?
Yeah.
They don't even greet me.
And then we played a little mahjong on the side for some of the other family that didn't play blackjack.
Yeah. So we got, I don't know if it's the best Christian environment. You had gambling on all sides of the room. EJ says, happy birthday, Gail. It was my birthday on Saturday. Happy birthday. Yeah. Happy belated birthday, EJ. Do you like being vice principal more than, I don't know, he didn't finish it.
More than teaching, I guess. Yeah. So I'm definitely enjoying the challenge of being vice principal, more administrative work, more time in front of the computer as opposed to being with the kids. So I do miss the kids side, but I do like the freedom of not being in the classroom all the time.
Who's your favorite Canucks player?
Trevor Linden.
No, like the guy who's played in the past 20 years.
Patterson.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What number does he wear?
40.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
The Rock.
Oh gosh. What's your favorite thing to do?
Favorite thing to do? Use my Cricut to be creative, make stuff.
For those of you who don't want to know what a cricket is, it's not
the animal.
An animal. It's basically what?
It's a machine where you can cut things out. So I use it a lot for work when we're doing our Christmas play. A lot of
Can you make CCC t-shirts on it?
I probably could.
Okay, so now I have no excuse not to have merch out this summer. Gail will help me.
Yeah.
Have you seen All of Us Are Dead? It's a Korean Walking Dead, basically.
Oh yeah, that's the zombie one, I think. But I'm a little too chicken with those type of shows.
You're a wimp, right?
Although we watched Smile.
Yeah, if you consider watching like this through a blanket, watching.
That was watching.
Which kid would you say gets into trouble The most you
The
find.
most. Probably Jacob.
Yeah, pick on the guy who's not home.
Yeah.
I asked the same kind of question to all of Clay's family members. How does it feel being the wife of the most famous Canucks fan in the world? Ricky, I pay you later, brother.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
What do you mean, kinda? Okay, I'll stop interrupting.
Kind of cool when people stop him at the Rogers Arena or seeing his face on a billboard, but he definitely loves seeing himself on stuff.
And you know this, and these people know this, all my loyal viewers. I always say that I'm very blessed and lucky that I can YouTube every night. I can stream every night. I can go to so many games, do so many fun things with or about the team because you support me, the kids support me, and you get to, benefit's not the right word, but you get to partake in some of it as well.
Of course.
Fun, right?
Yes.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carol gifted another 5 memberships. I now know that we are over 100 members.
Wow.
Matthew Furtado. Okay, so now I got to explain to him at work what he gets. Aiden Chan, William Sue, Eli, and Matthew Lee. We're going to have more people, members, and not enough people to give them out to. So, Carol, let's give some love to Carol in the chat. Carol, you are you're amazing as always. Yes, people are commenting that I do not have a placenta, which is good. As a teacher, what's the biggest thing you notice in terms kids when you first taught to before you became a vice principal, like kids relying on technology more? Yeah. So maybe the question is, what do you notice about kids these days compared to when you first started teaching 20 years ago?
Huge difference. I think technology definitely played a huge role. I mean, there's good things about technology, but there's also, I find the kids are, their attention span is a lot less. So they just want to know what's next. They can't just sit and relax and kind of wait their turn. They always are overstimulated, I find. Yeah.
How do you handle students who really struggle during class?
I try to get to know them first on a personal level, get to know what things they like, and try to, really use their strengths to help them through and, get over their struggle.
What flavor was your birthday cake?
It was a tiramisu cake because I love coffee.
That was tiramisu?
Yeah.
How come I didn't have any?
Because you didn't want any cake.
What are the things on your bucket list you would like to experience?
I would like to travel to a whole bunch of places. We were supposed to go to Europe, never really been. But COVID hit, so travel. When
you were teaching, did you ever work with kids with disabilities?
Definitely. Yeah.
Because of your work?
And especially in my role now. So I'm the department head for learning support. So I'm in charge of all the children that are neurodiverse.
Clay's K-drama impression. Anyways, my favorite K-drama is All of Us Are Dead, a apocalyptic survival drama zombie show in which a virus spreads, trapping students into a high school and they have to survive. Oh, that was a good write-up. So you haven't watched that yet?
No, but we did watch that other zombie movie. The train
to Busan.
Yeah, that was good.
When you started teaching, can you tell when you have students if anyone shows signs of disability or learning or ADHD?
Yes.
How do you tell? The parents are supposed to tell you, aren't they?
Yeah, but especially if you have a lot of experience teaching, you just know in general where the children should be at in their learning ability. So disabilities really kind of stand out. ADHD is really easy to spot too, because a lot of times they just can't control themselves. So they're constantly on the move or their mind is always wandering. So, yeah.
Do you have a favorite wrestler? Aside from The Rock, my favorite as a kid was The Undertaker.
I didn't really watch wrestling.
Give me another wrestler besides The Rock.
I don't know.
You can't think of any wrestler?
Hold on. There's gotta be. Okay, that doesn't help me though. The one who used
you know something, brother.
The one with the goatee.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah. That's his name. Couldn't remember his name.
Clay, didn't Gail say you look like a 50-year-old Asian man when you pull up your sweatpants high while raking leaves?
Yes.
I do pull up my sweatpants high. Sometimes so high they hurt. Never mind. Hi, Gail. So Dylan, cameraman, have seen you a few times at the arena. What's your go-to move on the Moms Out dance cam? So if there's a dance cam, what would you do?
Sit down and hide.
Do you want to dance on the stream?
No,
tonight?
thanks.
Okay. Lucas, another donation. Thank you, Lucas. Let's give some love to Lucas in the chat. Hey, Gail, if you ever have a professional development day at your school, book a day for a tour at the Pacific Autism Family Network.
That is a good one, actually. Yeah.
I think that is an excellent suggestion. Thank you, Lucas, for the donation and the suggestion. Give Lucas some love for sure. Can you sign me, Miss Peter Emo? Huh? I don't even know what that means, Peter. I don't know what that means. Do you have any thoughts on the Canucks retooling process? Just where they are at right now. You know they're not winning.
Yeah.
But they're not bad enough to like get the first overall draft pick. So
oh boy. So
how are you feeling about the team right now overall?
Well, I mean, at the games you still want to see them win. It's but right now I know it's better that they're losing so that they have a better draft pick. So
but they've won 4 straight.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, you sound confused.
I am.
Hot pot is the bomb.
Yes, it is.
Hot pot, yum. Bruce, there it is. Yes, Denny's. Gail, did you ever do the Denny's birthday bender where you go to all the Denny's locations on the same day?
Oh my gosh, no. Never done that.
Bruce, that sounds dangerous. What backgrounds are your families? I'm guessing Chinese. Well, Emo, my late father, passed away 19 years ago. He's Japanese. And my mom, who's still alive, is Chinese.
My parents, well, I shouldn't say my grandparents originated from China, but my parents were born in the Philippines. So I was born in the Philippines. So we call ourselves Chinese Filipino. So we don't really have Filipino blood, but culturally, we do a lot of Filipino things.
So if you follow the math, our kids are 3/4 Chinese with my Japanese last name.
And they say they're Filipino.
Yes. Favorite Vietnamese food. I saw you at Tyson a couple weeks ago. Yeah. I told you that Peter saw you and Sean there.
Yeah. So we love Tyson.
Favorite Vietnamese food?
The pho and the salad rolls and their spring rolls.
Would you ever consider having a pet duck?
No, I don't like birds, any kind of birds.
Yeah. Having a duck is not all it's quacked up to be. I think I've used that joke every single time Riley mentions duck.
Sorry.
We got some Trevor Linden love.
Yep.
Does VPing a school take a lot of time and patience? And what would you want to make? Would you want to make the move up to principal if you're offered?
Ooh, good question. I think I want to stay in this role and be a little bit more comfortable in this role before moving up to the boss. Because there's a lot of stuff she handles that I don't know if I can handle yet.
Let's give some love to JT Miller in the chat. Awesome. $11 donation from JT Miller. Happy birthday, Gail.
Thank you.
Thank you, JT. Give some love to JT in the chat. Playing very well for the Canucks right now. Okay, now I have to go all the way back up. Here we go. What do you look forward to achieving in the year ahead, and what was your highlight of the last year?
Okay, so this year, actually next month, I am starting a course, a certificate course in inclusive education, which was formerly known as special education. So I'm looking forward to learning, although I haven't been in school in a long, long time. I've gone to a lot of professional development things, but actually to do 5 courses to get the certificate, I think I'm going to be one busy person.
So she'll be studying for this certificate. I'll be studying for my master. I think I have to clear out some space on the other side of this desk so Gail can study here as well. Have you ever convinced me not to eat sushi for a month?
Sorry? How do I?
Are you here?
Have
you ever convinced me not to eat sushi for a month?
He can't even go through a week without eating sushi, or even a few days without eating sushi.
I can't even go through. That's true, actually. I can't.
It's true. He can't.
Where was our first date?
Noodles. And it was actually a sushi restaurant.
Tell everyone how I impressed you.
All right. So our bill came and Clay calculated the entire bill in his head, including tax, and was down to the penny.
So picture this. The young university waiter comes over, and before he hands the bill, I said something like to Gail, watch, it's going to be $37.
No, it wasn't. It was like 19 something because this was back in 1990.
Trying to make myself sound very generous. So fine, I said something like it was 19. It's gonna be $19.45, and I got it to the penny. To the penny.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how smart I am. Lucas, another $5.50 donation. $5.50 donation. Thank you, Lucas.
Thanks,
Says
Lucas.
if you ever need speakers on the autism spectrum disorder, look at bringing on the voices of autism to your school. I am their community liaison.
I think we have brought in some people to talk to our entire school community about ASD before. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been many years, so something to consider for sure.
What is your favorite song to play on your birthday?
I can't think of one in particular, but I like a lot of Christian music.
Yes. Does your school utilize smart boards in the classroom?
We have a smart board in every classroom, and we really, really rely on it. And so when the Wi-Fi is down, it's like we don't know how to teach.
Have you ever had to suspend or expel a student before?
No, luckily we haven't. No.
That's good.
I've had to talk to students, but never to that extent.
Carol says she calls me Play when she meets Clay. I won't be on the stream for a little bit in April because I have surgery. Please pray for me. We will, Carol, and I will definitely contact you for sure, and definitely pray for you.
Hoping you have a successful surgery.
Yes. Kai says, where in Europe would you want to go first?
Rome.
Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully. What kind of teacher are you or were you?
I was started my first year was teaching grade 7, but I always found myself to be more of a primary teacher. So after my grade 7 year for 1 year, taught grade 2 for 16 years, and then moved up to intermediate, taught grade 4 for 5 years, and then moved into learning resource. This is my second year in that department.
And I want to address something because I think I said something which was not intentionally out of turn. It's just my ignorance. And I'll highlight it because Kaya said your parents are supposed to know you're neurodiverse. Oh, fun. And so I apologize if that came out the wrong way. Basically, I was trying to make the point that I think when parents meet with you, it's very important that they, I guess, share as much as they know.
I mean, there are definitely, for example, we just had our interviews for the new families wanting to send their children to our school, especially the kindergarten class. And those are the questions we ask. And a lot of times parents don't want to tell us information that they know because they feel that we would deny them into our school, but really it's just for us to prepare for their child. So we don't look at, that stuff and say, oh, because you're neurodiverse, you're not in. That's never, ever the case. But we just want to know. So if we need to hire EAs, if we need to have speech and language or an OT or a BI ready for them, we would have all those supports in place.
And Kaya's letting me off the hook. She goes, oh, Clay, no worries. That was a dig on my parents. Nothing against you. Well, still, I got to be more sensitive. But thank you, Kaya. You're very kind. Michael says, happy birthday to Clay's babysitter. Basically, he's calling you my
another child.
Not you or another child. I'm another child. Yes.
My oldest child.
Yes, and best looking. Justin said, another donation. $40 from Justin. Another. Can't forget the rest of the kids and family. When you and Clay go out for cake date night or something, they can use this for delivery to take out at home. Wow. Happy birthday, Gail. Getting better with age. Thank you, legendary Justin Credible.
Thank you.
Let's give some more love to Justin in the chat. Okay, you're going to scroll all the way back. Okay, now that I see Kaya's original point, I comment, I see what she's getting at, but I'm always scared that I'm going to offend someone. If you played hockey, what number would you choose for your jersey?
Number 8.
Why?
I don't know if it's a Chinese thing and that it's good luck, but it is good luck.
Yes.
It's like never ending, eternal.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah.
No, truly. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it just meant.
Yeah. And every house I lived in has had a number 8 in it.
Including our current one.
Exactly.
Will we see you at a future live CCC gathering? Clay's Canucks commentary.
Always.
Yeah, she's always there to support me.
Always.
She's always at the meetups, which is pretty cool. Someone asked if you can do the gritty.
No. No.
You want to see it right now?
I
The
know
gritty,
what
that
it
is.
hun.
Oh, okay. Yes. Brian, you're going to... Wait, Brian, is it your birthday tomorrow? Happy early birthday, Brian.
Happy birthday.
We might still be here in 20 minutes, actually. Clay, looking like a 50-year-old Asian man may sound rude now, but in 3 years it'll be confident. Yeah, because I'll be 51. I would love to look 50 when I'm 51.
Clay's mom looks amazing.
Yeah, she's 82. And
I don't think mom wanted to hear that, but
she's not
she
watching.
looks like
maybe she's watching.
People are always surprised when they hear how old she is, because she doesn't look it.
No.
She doesn't even have aches and pains. She's amazing. I want to be like my mother-in-law.
Brian, it's your birthday today? Well, happy birthday, Brian.
Happy birthday.
I will never forget it now. William says, do either you speak or understand Chinese? If so, Cantonese or Mandarin? I speak a lot of Cantonese. Gum ya ho tin hey. By the way, for all you non-Cantonese speakers, I said today was a beautiful day.
Yeah. I took Mandarin when I was living in the Philippines. It was a Chinese Filipino English school, but do I know a lot of it? No, I can still count in Mandarin. Yeah. I know how to say like brother, sister, just certain words, but no, not to have a conversation.
What's your favorite food to cook for a meal?
I guess it would have to be Filipino food.
Like what?
Like adobo, barbecue, lumpia.
You have just made a large percentage of the stream very happy. Tyler, I know you came in late. Gail is a vice principal and the department head of the, what do you call it?
Learning support.
Learning support. So yes, special education.
Correct.
Gail seems to understand the tanking assignment. Proud of you, meaning lose games for a better draft pick. Thank you, Jay. Love you too, brother. Thank you. Yes, Coach Rob's birthday is exactly a week from now. Do you have a favorite Canucks jersey?
I love the skate. Yeah.
The black.
The black.
Here's Emmett. You met him. He was actually at Monkey 9. As an EA myself, what do you think EAs can do differently that they don't already do? So obviously in general, what can EAs do better, do you think?
I like my EAs to, really know the child they're working with, but sometimes I have to move them around if an EA is away. So I'd love for them to just know all the children under our umbrella, just so they can support them as best they can.
Riley says, we look like we're in our mid-20s. Thank you, Riley. Fillmore says, Fillmore's from here. Did the two, you used to be from here. Do the two you eat at the original Yokohama? Where's the original one?
Was that on 3 Road?
Fillmore, tell us where the original one was. I think I did, but I want to make sure that we're talking about the right.
I remember the one on 3 Road. And isn't there still one in Steveston?
Rosario claims he thinks he eats as much sushi as I do.
Maybe.
Yeah, I cannot debate that. Rosario, we should go out together for sure. Lucas says, drop him a line whenever you can. Educated assistant, wonderful. Now I want sushi. Well, why wait till tomorrow? Just go get some now. Clay tortures us with math. That doesn't surprise me. What were we talking about, math?
Oh, how you knew the total.
Oh, yes.
On our first day.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I try and show off my math stats and they don't always work. Rome is so nice. Yes, I've been once. In fact, I was there exactly 10 years ago when Pope Francis started his papacy. I was there for his very first mass, which was pretty cool. And Taylor was there just over a decade ago too. Pizza or tacos?
Tacos.
Yeah?
Yep.
Pizza. Okay, now there's all this talk about food, which is great. Is the school you teach at a private school?
Yes, it is.
You can say which school it is. They're not going to come do anything to you.
St. Paul's School.
Yeah.
It's a Catholic elementary school.
Yes, Michael, I know you're joking and I love it. He's the one who said, call me your babysitter. Number 4 is considered bad luck in Chinese.
Yes.
Yes. Jason Lim in the house. Happy birthday, Gail. Sorry, just finished an event. No problem.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Jay, for taking care of us all the time.
Yes.
Did you teach all the subjects when you were teaching, including PE?
Luckily, we have specialists for PE, music, and French. And so those are the subjects I did not have to teach.
Shannon says, if you ever decide to move to Victoria, my brother-in-law can get you a job at St. Michael's where Steve Nash went. And Steve Nash best player. Yes, thank you for that. What would it take for Clay to not eat sushi for at least a week? Is pho the answer, or do you need my help? I don't know. To not eat sushi for a week?
I guess if I made food at home, he would eat it. Maybe that won't make him eat sushi. He gets sushi because he doesn't have anything to pack for lunch and stuff like that. Clay also doesn't like leftovers.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it's true.
I just like it when it's fresh. Who's the better dancer?
Me.
Me. It's so
Me.
obvious. You're not the one dancing.
That's
on
true.
stream.
But it's true. When I first met Clay, in the dances, when people would surround people and watch them dance, he actually was one of those. But then as soon as we started dating, he stopped dancing.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So we go to clubs and he would sit and watch our bags.
I was the most popular person at the club because I would reserve the booth and watch everyone's purses and drive everyone home. Since I'm only half Asian, I can say that Asian don't raisin. We've heard that before. Yeah. Taylor, you're half Asian?
Cool.
I would have known that from the name Taylor Betts, but that's pretty cool. What are your thoughts on Jollibee?
Love it.
Overrated.
Very expensive because it's not that expensive in Manila.
What's Clay's favorite dish that you can cook?
Pineapple chicken.
I do like pineapple chicken. I like everything you cook.
Chow mein, but that's his mom's recipe.
Yeah, your
Anything
pasta.
that his mom makes that I make, he really loves. So he loves his mom's cooking.
The hot pot tonight was good.
Hot pot was good.
Have you tried Chico chicken? It's Korean fried chicken.
Oh, I think we have, but I don't know if it was from Chico, but definitely tried Korean fried chicken.
Riley and his ducks. If you did have a pet duck, what would you name him? Quacker. Premium plus Quacker.
Donald Duck, only because we love Disney.
On the way to Garden City area. I think I do remember that one.
Yeah.
Actually, I missed the earlier part, but yes, I think I was Fillmore. Just came back from Hawaii. Nice. I tried a Filipino dish and didn't tell me what it was until I ate it, and they told me that it was pig brain.
Pig brain.
What's pig? Isn't there? What's
there's dinuguan, which is pig's blood, and it's black with a bunch of stuff in it.
Gail's jerky relatives told me something was chicken, and I ate it, and it was duck embryo. Balut. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
How do you say it?
Balut.
That's exactly what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to Rome, would you visit the Vatican?
Definitely. Yeah, would love to go there.
Do you understand Tagalog?
I speak Tagalog.
So do I. You say something. Say, I love hot. No, say something in Tagalog that only the Filipino people would understand. But as long as you're not making fun of everyone else, say something like.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Anything. Thank you for being here tonight.
Maraming salamat.
That's just thank you. Pretend you're talking to your mom.
And say what?
Say anything.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get you to show off your Tagalog.
No, it's okay.
Gusto mo kong umotot?
That's Clay's only line.
That means, do you want me to pass gas? I'm going to Mexico next Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Get some rest. You have a fever. Thank you for coming in.
Oh.
Yes. Rest up. How you doing for sure?
Thank you.
Shannon, greeter at Walmart. I've seen lots of families that come in. They'll be talking the language that they know. And does your family talk all English or Chinese? We speak English. Do you ever speak?
My mom and I and my sister will only speak Tagalog if we don't want people around us to know what we're talking about.
That's horrible. You don't just speak a different language when you don't want other people. I guess that's the safest way.
It's the safest way. Yeah.
I'm going to come up with language so I can say stuff behind your back. Favorite sushi roll?
Anything with tuna.
Jason says, Gail, Clay is blessed to have you. And Clay, you're just lucky.
Thanks, Jay.
She's lucky too.
He's really lucky.
She's blessed. Your average dude, you taught me before. Your average dude, reveal your identity.
Goodness. Who are you?
I went to St. Paul's. Do they still have the school song?
Oh my goodness. So I actually came across the school song recently. I don't know why, but someone was showing it to me. I didn't actually know we had a school song, but there was one.
How's it go?
I can't sing it to you. Sorry.
St. Paul.
I don't know.
We'll go through a wall before we go to the mall. Edmund says, since I know you and Clay work out, what exercise do you like the least?
Anything with push-ups. I cannot do push-ups. My arms are just so weak.
And Edmund, I hate Russian twist because I have a bad tailbone because of a lot of wipeouts in hockey. So anything that causes me to balance or put a lot of pressure on my tailbone is quite tough.
I love core workouts.
Kelly says, prove it, dance off.
No.
If I put on some music now, would you dance?
No.
We can slow dance.
No.
I'm trying to be romantic. Clay did a dance yesterday. Were you impressed?
I didn't see it. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks a lot for your support.
I'm always in bed by this time.
Yes, I did say it, Lucas, and I'm going to stand by it. I was born at St. Paul's Hospital. Thank you, Philly. We're talking about St. Paul's School, but that counts.
That's okay.
What's the key to a long-lasting relationship? How much harder is it nowadays with all these apps? Would you guys have swiped right on each other?
Oh my goodness. I would not want to be dating today because I
swipe more
hear
than
a
right.
lot of I just hear how difficult or challenging it is now to date.
Yeah, Gail's lucky that I picked her back in 1989.
Sure.
Had my plethora of options, and I said, you.
Fine.
Okay.
You can have
It
that.
didn't happen like that, but you got to admit that you like me first.
Yes. Okay. He loves telling everybody that, but it is true.
Yes. Student council rep, class rep, student council president. We're doing a canned food drive, and every morning the student class rep would have to gather up all the canned food from the class and bring it down to the office where the student council president was making announcements. And every day you brought a canned food
Just to be sure.
just so you could come see me.
I guess so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
So what's the key to a long-lasting
Oh
relationship?
yeah, we should answer the question. Open communication, trust, which may take a while to build, and humility for sure. And in Christian terms, we talk about dying to yourself, and that doesn't mean you let yourself get walked over by the other person, but it does mean you have to pick your battles, and there's certain things that that you can hold true to, but other things you're going to have to learn to let go.
Yeah. I think just being on the same page or like having the same values and setting goals as a couple, I guess. Or for me, it's always wanting to see him happy. So trying to put him first.
Jacob just got home from work and walked by with the most inappropriate dance move I've ever seen.
Yes.
Sorry, what was that last part about putting me first?
Trying to make you happy.
Thank you. You make me very happy. Lucas, I was born at Grace Hospital. Me too, Lucas. That is awesome. Although I'm 18 years older than you. Jason says, hit the like and hit the subscribe for 11 Clay. Yes,
Yay.
we are only 9,950 away from that, but we'll get there. What do you think of the new head coach?
I don't know. He's pretty quiet to me. I haven't really, he kind of just blends in the background, doesn't really say much. So I haven't really paid attention.
Yeah, and you don't really watch a lot of the Canucks social media. So
Yeah.
he's been good. I love hearing people speak other languages. It's so cool. That's what Robert said. I agree. I agree. As long as it's not annoying. There's some languages that are more annoying than others. Would you agree? We're not going to name the languages.
Yeah. I just love watching those comedians and how they can like mimic those different languages. It's quite funny.
Did I tell Gail yet of the sedan car thing? No, but I showed it to Sean and he thinks I'm a moron. That was pretty funny. Hey, Jake, you want to come on too? Okay. Do you like being in Disneyland better or being with your family better?
Can I have them in Disneyland? It's the happiest place on earth. We love being there.
Riley, who loves the pet ducks. I'm training to be a pro wrestler. I'm not sure what to choose as a ring name, but I'm considering Riley McKnight. Ooh. But if you guys have name ideas, I say the Mother Ducker.
I think Riley McKnight sounds pretty cool.
Or you can say the duck stops here. Said the buck. I think I'm onto something. Kaya, I'm sure your test went well. Remember, C's get degrees. That's what you taught me.
That's right.
Last night. I have friends who are in Netherlands and Belgium that speak their language. Sometimes during conversations, I have to translate it. And nope. Don't forget, Taylor, and I make a point of this on Twitter because everyone gets it wrong. Jeff Patterson, Brendan Batchelor, Thomas Drance. Translating is written. Interpreting is verbal. So anytime that Podkolzin or Kratsop are talking for Hsmfangirl. They are interpreting for him. They're not translating for him. I just it's not a pet peeve, but I think it's very important to be accurate. Don't you think?
Sure.
No, you don't sound impressed.
He makes fun of me all the time, says I'm ESL. So, oh well. At least I speak different languages.
You're not ESL. Your mastery of English isn't the best I've ever seen.
He said, wow, you speak English so well. When did you learn to speak English? And I said, we speak English in the Philippines.
Not my finest moment. Kelly says this: we love our colors of blue and gold. We'll try to be cheerful. We're young and old. Does that sound right?
Yes, that does sound right. That's amazing.
Michael wants a slow dance. Okay. Jason said you would swipe left, so that means not. Do a gritty contest. Gail, do you let Clay cool, or is that not a good idea? Do you let Clay cool or cook? Do you let Clay cook?
I'd love for Clay to cook, but he makes me a grilled cheese sandwich.
It's very good. If Clay needs cooking lessons, Coach Rob and I will help a cooking video with Rob, Shannon, and Clay. I think we're onto something. Edmund says, Gail, you ain't wrong about dating now. It's horrible.
Yeah, I hear it's hard.
Yeah. Jason says, instant left. Just kidding. She would have swiped right. Bring canned foods. High school sweethearts. You got it. The only people who say they had options before finding someone in relationships are the ones that should feel real lucky for having found someone. That's true. It is hard to find the right person right now. How about shut your mouth and know your role? That's a rockism. Key to good marriage is to have a canned food drive.
Worked for us.
That was funny, bro. Kelly was born in Grace Hospital. That makes 3 of us. Awesome. All jokes aside, the emo family is the most genuine and real people I've had the pleasure to hang out with. Thank you, Jason.
We love hanging out with you too.
Come over anytime. 2 peas in a pod.
I heard you're really good at bowling.
Yeah, Jason's good.
Yeah.
Jason's good. I can speak English and German. Nice, nice. I'm at the Canucks lounge in the airport. It's closing. Where are you going, average dude? That's awesome. Does Clay's attention and fandom ever get annoying or too much? Is protecting the privacy ever a concern, especially now that we have a Clay billboard? That's a really good question. I will not influence Gail's answer.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a concern because you just never know who's out there on social media and what they might do to you. Because, I don't know, you'd love to trust everyone, but you know you can't. So like the time where he did the 24-hour live stream, and I think one of his ideas was to give a tour of our house. And I'm like, no way.
You guys remember that? All you OGs on here, I kept promising this house tour, and Gail probably smartly was the one who ex-nayed it.
Yeah.
They're not going to come to our house.
Well, we'd invite you all to a party.
Yeah, fine.
But please don't come unannounced.
I can speak Spanish. Nachos, burritos, salsa, guacamole.
Clay, why don't you speak Japanese? Did you get that?
For Japanese, you just got to sound like you have to go to the washroom and name a bunch of Japanese cars. Bruce says, rolling on the floor laughing, ESL. Kaya says, LOL, Gail, my dad calls himself ESL, and he moved here as a toddler. Any day when Hoglander comes back to the big club. Brian, I think that'll be next season because of the waiver situation. I speak meow to Shannon. No, I think you should speak meow to Charlie, not to Shannon. I think I'm going to go with the mother ducker, Riley McKnight. Anytime, no problem. Do your students ask Clay to come as a guest speaker?
Oh my goodness. So there was the grade 4 class had to pretend to create a page, I think, a social media page. And they were like, oh, I don't know, like who's even going to follow me? So the teacher said, well, why don't you just put someone famous that is following you? And one student wrote, followed by Clay Emo. And he was super happy about that.
He's my new favorite student. That's a nice story. Thank you. I never get tired of hearing that one.
Yeah.
House tour isn't necessary. We got the roll-in video, which is pretty funny, through the window.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That was
and that
painful.
Wasn't fake.
Do another 24-hour live stream. I'll consider that, Michael. I speak mostly English, but know some Portuguese. Nice. Gail, do people recognize you, Gail, when you are in public without Clay as his wife?
Sometimes, especially more in the Catholic circle or like
Yeah.
educational events and things like that.
I know how to say you're very pretty in Japanese. Is anata wa totemo kawaii. That's correct.
Oh.
Anata wa totemo kawaii. Lucas Bonza. $2.20. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate that. His wife. Love the energy of both of you. Yeah, I'm surprised you're up. It's midnight and you're up.
I know.
Only because you're not teaching tomorrow.
Yeah, spring break. Yay.
So let's go for 5 or 10 more minutes. We'll take it to 12, just past 12. So last 5 minutes of questions for Gail. How did Clay hook you onto hockey, i.e. the Canucks? Great question.
Started taking me to the games, and the games are fun.
They are fun.
Yeah. Love being there.
Mike, cut out a bit while you're doing the dono. No problem. I don't think I said anything important other than thank you to Lucas. Hello to you, Bern, in Germany. Thank you for being here. I want to be the favorite student. Well, you got to divulge your identity, and then I can call you my favorite student for sure. For sure.
You're all my favorite students. You should know that.
What do you mean you're all? Half of these people you didn't teach.
Well, him or her.
Yes, no problem. I need to get some sleep. I work tomorrow at 9. No problem, Tyler. Okay, last 3 or 4 minutes with Gail and with me. Okay. Oh, he might do it. What was the most awkward thing about teaching your children? Great question, Fangirl.
Just that was always on my mind. So when you ask a question and they raise their hand, I never ever called my children first, just because I didn't want people to think that I was favoring them. Yeah. So our poor kids.
Do you think you went harder on them or no?
Yeah, definitely. So I would always have a checklist. So if there was, where they get to present or do a special assembly or a speaking part, I always had a little checklist to make sure that everybody had an equal opportunity. So in case, you just never know if parents come up and say, hey, I noticed that you're giving your child, a lot more attention. I could say, actually, no, it is fair.
So our kids have actually thrived in certain ways, despite it's not like Gail didn't give them attention at school, but she was always very
fair. Tried to be fair.
What's your greatest teaching experience or memory? Let's have one.
Goodness. I think when they come back, so either from high school or university, and they talk about how well they're doing. I love seeing, I have a former student who is now a teacher, and a grade 7 teacher, and I taught him in grade 7. So to see that, or just to see kids do so well and are really connected in their faith and still doing a lot of church work, I think that's where I feel like I've done my work.
Awesome. I've been married 4 years, and my kid just had his first birthday. Any tips for a newlyish wed couple like me to be as happy as you guys are one day? Well, thank you, Beastly. I think one thing, especially as our kids get older, but we could have done this a bit more, but we're trying to, is definitely carve out time for yourself. Find a babysitter, find someone who will take care of your child. And as much you love your child and you want to be with them, you also need time to nurture your own relationship as well.
Yeah, I think we did a lot of stuff as family, like us with the kids all the time, but we definitely didn't go on a lot of one-on-one dates until our kids were much older and we could leave them home alone. So, but yeah, if you can do that now, that would just strengthen your marriage.
Okay, last 3 minutes for sure. Your average dude said it's Noah, but I don't know if it's a current Noah or a past Noah. If it's the current Noah, that is great. Yes. You are my favorite. If it's not, if it's a past Noah, then I don't know. But we don't want to give out too much info. Thank you, Noah. No matter who you are, we think we know who you are.
Yes.
What was your most proud moment professionally and personally as a mom for each of the kids?
To see where they are now, I think is probably my proudest moment. To see them all really do well in the areas that they want to be in their, whether it's their career or almost their career. and to see how they give their time to other people and how they are, I don't know, they're good kids.
No, we're very
and
blessed.
And they're good to each other. So we never really had any of that problem with the kids fighting. So we are so thankful for that.
Okay, last 2 minutes for sure. We'll rip through these. How could you stand a crazy? I'm not sure what crazy means. I don't know if that's half good, half crazy. Crazy Canucks fan and his husband.
He's always been a little crazy or crazy. So I guess not just as a Canucks fan, but just as a person. He makes me laugh all the time.
Yeah, and that's before I even say anything. Is it harder teaching these days given social media, phones, and things like Chat GPT?
Oh, gosh. Yes, definitely. Much, much harder.
Your average dude says it's current, Noah.
Hey, Noah. I always tell you this is a little late, but hey, it's spring break, so you're allowed to stay up.
And now that I know who you are, your average dude, I appreciate you so much.
Yes.
And hello, Chris from Nanaimo. Awesome. Well, we're at the hour point. I want you to stay here for my bad joke. I'll wrap up. I usually wrap up. It takes me 2 minutes. So just sit there. You can help me if you want. Or you can, I don't just want to say sit there and look pretty because that sounds demeaning, but you are very pretty.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, so you just sit there. No, that just sits. Friends, you guys were so awesome tonight. I want to thank my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training and Weight Loss. Moderators, thank you. It didn't sound like you had to do too much today, which is a good thing. Members, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members. Thanks to all of you for your support. Thanks to everyone who donated and gifted memberships. Listen to this list. Carol, 5 memberships. Adam, a membership. Brian used a membership message. Carol, donation. Elfrin, donation. Adam, a gift of membership. Justin, massive donation. Lucas, donation. Jason, donation. Coach Rob, donation. Carol, another 5 memberships. Lucas, donation. JT Miller, donation. Lucas, donation. Justin, big donation. Lucas, donation. You guys are amazing. A mix of donations and memberships. That was amazing as well. Always appreciate your generosity. So a couple things for tomorrow. Canucks After Dark, me and Parker at 10 o'clock. I'll try and make sure I'm home from bowling by 10 so we can stream. By the way, I'm playing against Sean tomorrow night, so that should be a lot of fun in our bowling league. I know you'll be cheering for me. I need the help. And then my own show will be at 11 o'clock, a quick one because it's Tuesday night. Got to get to church by 12. And we'll do a bit of Dallas Stars Canucks wrap up as well. And those are the main things going on. So I hope you join me for Canucks After Dark. And I hope you join me for my own show at 11. And as I'm wrapping up, Mill says it'd be so funny if she got up and left at Clay's bad joke. And Bruce says, happy birthday, Gail. Hope you had a wonderful day. For what it's worth, Clay's told me multiple times he was blessed to marry up. Aww. Thank you, Bruce. I will send you your donation after the stream. So as always, on your way out, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, rate and review if you're listening on a podcast platform. And most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And Gail said to me a couple of days ago, she said, our new neighbor always kisses his wife when he leaves for work. Why don't you do that? And I said to Gail, well, how could I? I don't even know her. God bless and go Canucks go. Booyah. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Thank you, everybody.